welcome to the McNeish Outdoors YouTube channel. I think it's my background as a long distance backpacker and bikepacker that has made me appreciate items of gear that are compact and don't take up too much space. And it's good if an item of gear can serve more than just one purpose. Dual purpose is always good. That's why I was pretty excited to see the new Aeropress Go coffee maker. Like many folk, I'm a bit of a coffee addict, but I've tried all kinds of coffee makers in my camper van, and I eventually came to the conclusion that the most compact and lightweight form of coffee making was a jar of instant coffee. But that doesn't, of course, meet the taste and aesthetic qualities of good brewed coffee. A couple of years ago, someone introduced me to the original Aeropress coffee maker, and I was hooked. It's relatively compact and lightweight, but most of all, it made a fantastic cup of coffee. More recently, the company has produced the Aeropress Go, a much more compact version of the original Aeropress, and ideal for campervanners and campers. Now, I'm not too sure that with a weight of 330 grams, many lightweight backpackers will see the advantages of the Aeropress Go over a little plastic tub of instant coffee. But I guess it depends on how much you like your coffee fix, your caffeine fix. And for folks who just like the Aeropress at home, then I'm not sure there's any great advantage in what you have already over the new version. But the point is this is a travel coffee press, and I think it's absolutely ideal for campervan use or for folk who travel. So what do you get for your 30 quid? Well, first of all, everything you need other than the coffee, some hot water and some milk. And it's all contained in this hard plastic receptacle. So this holds everything together and doubles as a mug as well. The red silicone lid keeps everything in place, and it just happens to match my nice wee red camper van, so that's a bit of a bonus. Inside you'll find a little container for a few coffee filters, a filter holder, and the Aeropress itself, a chamber and a plunger. Inside the chamber lives a little coffee scoop and a collapsible stirrer, and I think it's collapsible so that it can be, it all fits inside here quite neatly. Okay, so how does it work? This is a coffee press, and it involves a fairly short brew time, which according to the manufacturers leads to a less acidic tasting coffee. The first thing to do is put a paper filter into the filter holder and click that into the bottom of the chamber. Then we grab a rounded scoop of coffee and pop it into the chamber itself, shaking it a wee bit just to even out the grains. It's good to do this because you don't want the water percolating faster through one area of coffee grains and taking longer than another. Time now to add some hot water just off the boil, and I usually add it to the second point on the chamber. If I want a really strong espresso, I'll just add water to the 1 mark. Take the stirrer now and be careful not to disturb the paper filter at the bottom. Give it a stir for about 10 seconds or so. Just move those grains around. Once you've stirred, put the plunger into the chamber and press down slowly for about 30 seconds. The air pressure below the plunger gently presses the water through the grains and drips your espresso through into the mug itself. Now, you really don't want to press down too fast. Remember the old Nepalese trekking thing, softly, softly, catchy monkey. Once the water is all pressed through, you just unscrew the filter holder and press out the compacted grains. No mess, no coffee grains all over the shop. And I like to press it out into a bag with all mother litter. A quick rinse at the bottom of the plunger, and you're all ready to brew up again once more. What we have now is a pretty strong espresso, so if you'd rather have a slightly weaker Americano, simply add some hot water to whatever your taste is. I usually sort of half fill the mug and then add some milk. Not quite a latte, but it's pretty good. So there it is, a grand cup of coffee that isn't in the least bit acidic. So there you have it, the new Aeropress Go, a fantastic coffee press, and you'll be able to buy it on the internet for about £30. Comes complete with a big wad of paper filters as well. Oh, and the mug, well, I rather like it. It's got all these ridges on it, so it doesn't become too hot to hold, and it's quite kind of smooth around the lip here, so nice to drink from. You'll find more details of the Aeropress at www.aeropress.com, and I should say at this point that I don't actually work for the company, I don't represent the company. This wasn't even a freebie, I paid for it out of my own hard-earned cash, and I'm glad I did, because it does make a fantastic cup of coffee, and it's really compact and fits well into other bits and pieces in the campervan. So there you have it, the Aeropress Go Coffee Press. See you next time. Bye bye.